Hey, how you doing, Tom? What is it, Tom? Tom? All right, never mind. Hey, Lisa, how you? You're gonna go too. All right, I know what's gonna impress you guys, get you guys' attention. Show you some major card history here. Take the deck. We go. Has that happened to you? Stay tuned. I'm going to teach you how to stop that from happening. Thank you.
Hey guys, Vonbodan here. Let's see if we can't get the camera to focus a little bit better. All right. Let me start off by saying some of my magician friends who are going to watch this probably are going to comment and say that, there's stuff that you can buy. This is for your do-it-yourselfers, people who are not into magic but want to learn how to do some fancy cuts, things of that nature. This is a great do-it-yourself project at home. The issue that I had found was it got very, very old, very, very quick, picking up 52 cards, trying to learn these cuts. So, for this build, excuse me, you're going to need some Scotch tape. I'm using matte finish, which is okay. You can use gloss, whatever. And you also need an old deck of cards, which is not a big deal for me because I go through a lot of cards. But for some of you who don't do magic and want to do this, you can do this. You can take the deck of cards off the windowsill that's been sitting there since last year, like these right here. Oh, wait a minute, actually. These might be a little too old. So don't use those. Don't use those. If you don't have an old deck of cards, you can pick some up at the dollar store. You don't really need top quality cards for what you're going to do because you're going to pretty much make them useless after this, except for learning how to do cuts and stuff. So you're going to take deck cards, you're going to split it into 4 piles, 13 cards a piece. You can do whatever you want, ace through king or whatever, just as long as they're equal piles. And you're going to take tape and you're going to wrap around from end to end that way and around this way. Little tip, I would tape as close to the top edge and the bottom edges as possible in those blocks because sometimes when you're working on it, you can get, if you got flaps, the cards will catch on one another and it just makes for a headache. So that would be my suggestion. Since I don't want to sit here and do this and make you wait, we're going to use some magic, and just like that, ta-da! It's magic, folks. It's magic. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. There, get a little bit of glare. You can see that I taped around the edges. Learning new cuts, what I would suggest is you start out with just 2 packets. And I will show you the technically correct way of doing what they call a Charlier cut, which basically you're going to hold the cards, try to get this in view, like so. Index finger here, pinky to the side, thumb on the top, and what you're going to do is you're going to let the bottom packet fall. Then with this finger, you're going to push it up, let it fall that way. That is the technically correct way to do it. I found it's easier to do this. Some of my magician friends will probably tell me it's lazy, but it looks good. So start out with just the 2 packets. Now, this is my way. I use the index finger curled underneath and the pinky curled underneath. And with the thumb, I kick the top portion up, letting the bottom portion down, and use my index finger to push it forward. Basically letting that top packet land on my finger and close it up like that. So you do that, and then you can add more cards to where, you know, you have a full deck. And practice this while you're watching TV or whatever. Yep. Mess up like that, that's fine too. Do that, and with time you'll get really good at it, and then you can work your way up to a full deck of cards. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please leave a comment or leave a statement in the comments, and I will see you back next week to learn another cut. All right? Thank you, guys. Have a great day. I hope you found this interesting and entertaining like I have doing this for you. Bye-bye now.